Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I don't need a fancy coat and tie. You want what I have in my brain. I've been doing this for 50 years. I'm a national expert in all IRS resolution matters. I've been on TV many, many times. You can see all my interviews on my major TV stations like ABC, The Briefing Room, Newsmax, News Nation, Fox twice. I've been on a bunch, CBS, NBC. Anyway, I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. You're getting very credible information because I was a former agent. I was a revenue officer. I worked at IRS for a decade, and I've worked thousands of cases. What I want to talk to you today about is if you're facing an IRS tax debt, what is the installment agreement process? Well, there's a couple of installment agreements you can make with Internal Revenue Service. There's a streamlined process which you can go in yourself and do an online, but you got to pay that liability off, just so you know, in a period of 6 years. IRS does the amortization schedule. They take your principal, they take your interest, they take the penalties, and then they give you your 6-year payment plan. You can also make another installment payment if you can't make that, and that's a regular payment agreement with IRS. Just say, you know, I can't pay the IRS debt that you have me. Please look at my financial statement. Please accept some sort of payment settlement for me. Let me tell you why that's the best. You make a regular installment of payment with IRS, a part pay agreement with IRS. This is how this works. Listen. So IRS makes a payment agreement with you. Guess what? Come the end of your statute period of time, IRS may or may not look at the case. It's possible while you're making your payment with IRS, the statute of limitations runs out. So there's a couple ways you can look at this, but you really have to have, look, I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm not a tax wizard, but I do know the IRS process. Everything is predicated on all your tax returns being filed. Number two, you're current with ES or withholding. And number three, you need someone to evaluate your financial statement. You do, because if you call IRS, they're not going to do you any favors. When you get a professional, someone truly who knows what they're doing, we look at your financial statement, and sometimes we can reposition your financial statement so it works out better for you. The big hiccup everybody makes, listen to me, is they don't understand that IRS is going to restrict your expenses. They're going to say, hey, what's your expenses? And then they're going to come back and say, we can only allow the national standard expenses. Here they are. Now here's your payment. And that's the big wake-up call for everyone. So remember, your financial statement will govern whether your case goes into uncollectible, currently not collectible, currently is big, payment agreement, or an offer in compromise. If you need me, I'm around. You can ask questions to me. Thank you. Give me a subscription. I try to give you everything you need to know in 3 minutes so you can get on with your day. But we are the best. Thank you for the subscription.